Dog is getting crazy outside. Ralo want to let everybody know Young Thug was never like that. He was never one of them ones. We was beefing, but I was beefing with his homie instead. Check.
See, Thug made it in the rap game early on before me, Wham, and anybody. Like, Shadow was one of the ones that came out the city that popped it with motherfucking Rich Homie. He was the first nigga that, from Atlanta, in my opinion, to even get embraced by Birdman and them. You smell me? A nigga that I actually knew from Club Crucial and the team clubs. That shit was like amazing to us. To me. I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm like, damn, my op, this is a nigga I went to war with, I went to war against, you know what I'm saying? He was, damn, I'm still cheering the nigga on. I'm like, at least he got in that motherfucker, man. That's cool as fuck. But my motherfucking mind ain't on rapping at this time. Like, I don't even thinking about it.
I'ma just say this. You gotta call a spade a spade. Anybody who is on the come up in the rap game and you start trying to link with people and tell all these great stories about them, I mean, that shows your character because you was willing, based on your own words, you was willing to lie and say that Young Thug was really a street guy just so you can get some extra fame. That sounds like you was trying to use him at a point. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, before you was on, you and him was enemies. So he had no reason to even, have you around him. But you were so thankful that he reached out to you once you started making music and forgave you, that you were showing him love.
Gotta go back to the trap. Gotta go back to the dope, man. I gotta re-up. I got shit to do. So when I succeeded, he also saluted me. He succeeded in the dope. The rap game. I succeeded in the dope game on a major level. He gave me rap support, and I gave him that street nigga campaign to co-sign. You know what I'm saying? Although he had white fans and shit like that, but still being a nigga from the trenches that make it in the rap game, you still want to be able to have that street alliance. But he knew this. So for when he go to trial and shit and they making him out this gangster, I'm knowing Thug got that type of nigga. I'm knowing Big Boo and like every nigga that probably did a couple of trouble things in their life. They're just as a young man, you know what I'm saying? But come on, man, I know you. Like I know all my ops. Like nigga, these are niggas I studied. Like you wasn't even a target to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you wasn't. Like Woody was a target. I know he gonna try to handle it, and I gotta get rid of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain niggas that was on the opposite side that I knew was targets. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't one. He wasn't one. When he got the name and shit, of course they attributed our beef to him. But nigga, it was really Big Boo and Club Crucial that night that tried to hit me with a ball after I punched one of them niggas out. You know what I'm saying? It was Big Boo, Rock Crew. Shout out to Big Boo. I love you to death, man. He dead, but we niggas is forgetting about him. Like so, like for him to like poke his chest out on some cocky shit, like you dead. That shit, like, come on, man. What are we talking about here? You tripping? Like, come on, man. Like, man, you can't artificial toy soldier me when I already know you. This is me. I know you. How the fuck you gonna trick me?
I understand that y'all at odds right now, but at the same time, like a lot of people got to stop falling out with people and then you want to start telling the truth about them or exposing certain things that you never said before. You know what I'm saying? Whether Young Thug was really like that or really wasn't, doesn't really matter at this point. I understand, you want to hurt his street cred, but at this point, with him being on probation, does he really care about street cred? Speaking of that, Young Thug actually responded to Ralo and let him know, like, yo, tell the DA that so they can drop these charges on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this street code really show you how stupid people think. You know what I'm saying? You want to get online and tarnish his name for what? It's not going to hurt him at this point. He's already a big star. He's already going to sell out shows. Already going to do what he does. It's like, it's not really hurting him. You know what I'm saying? Because Ralo letting everybody know he don't really like the way that Lil Baby distances himself from him.
But that shit fucked me up when Lil Baby distanced himself from me, like, cause it was one of them niggas like, nigga, it was time when he'll just come to my spot by himself and he didn't even have no motion. He probably had a little motion in the street where he was financially cool and what all, but it's always levels to the shit. But I had this motherfucking, I had the city in the chokehold for about 5 years straight. No fumbles. Couldn't nothing move around this bitch like that. Couldn't much. You had a couple niggas getting some money on it. But me, I had the Bluff, Simpson, Ash, I had the West Side in the chokehold. I ain't need Buddy for shit. Not for nothing. Zero. Not for a speck of dust. I had this shit in the chokehold. I had Lamborghini, Hellcat, Corvette, apartments, motherfucking mansions, jets. I had everything.
And Ralo got to understand is he can't sit back and act like that he's never cut nobody off for no snitch allegations. If you've done that, you can't then get mad at somebody else for doing the same thing to you, because regardless of what actually happened, regardless of what the circumstances were, on paper, what you did looks like you told, somebody who understanding like me, I understand what you're saying. You really didn't tell, you set something up so that it was all agreed upon, so it's not really telling. I understand that. But understand that there are people who may not understand it and may not even care to understand. Unless you can respond and say, I've never cut nobody off for telling X, Y, and Z. I don't care about that. Then that's the only thing that can make your response to Lil Baby valid, because that's the only reason why he cut you off. Your paperwork looks like you told, and that's just what he was standing on.
I had the best prices on the heroin, cocaine, and weed. And for him to know that, he know that. All these niggas know that. Thug, every nigga in the city of Atlanta knew that. You know what I'm saying? And so for you to even play like, oh, we ain't fuck with Buddy. Buddy, I was fucking with you when you ain't have much, you know what I'm saying? So now the shoe is on the other feet. You gonna do me like that? You know I was there. Ralo, pull up to my dog's video shoot. Ralo, my dog. Wherever you, hey, you wanna come open up for me at Figate? Or you wanna come open up, whatever you want, not $1 was asked from him.
Regardless of him being around you when he was on a come up, before he was a come up, before he was a big dog, doesn't really matter, because you still violated. So you get cut out just like anybody else do. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm wrong. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Yo, what's mobbing? It's your boy Kid Up. I appreciate y'all for watching that video. Whether you agree with my opinion or disagree with my opinion, let me know what you think in the comment section. Also, hit that like button and subscribe, man. I'm trying my best to get to 100,000 subscribers on top of just building up my social media platform. I'm a full-time content creator. I play video games, I make music, I react, I do everything, man. And you can follow all my social media platforms at 2SD_KUCK, man. Help me get there.
You couldn't walk a mile up in my shoes. They say that if you snooze, you're gonna lose. Everybody wasting time, but I'm just staying on my grind till I ain't got nothing to prove.